Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Here, we embrace true femininity. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update.
The alarm blared its shrill melody, jolting me from a fitful slumber. With a groan, I rolled out of bed, my bare feet padding across the cold, hardwood floor. I couldn't believe it was already time for Comic-Con again. Every year, I looked forward to this weekend as an escape from the mundane routine of my life, a chance to lose myself in a world of limitless possibilities. But this year, something was different. This year, I had a secret. A secret that, if revealed, could destroy everything I held dear. A secret that I had been hiding from everyone, even myself, for far too long. A secret that demanded I be extra careful in my planning, extra cautious in my actions. My cross-dressing addiction. My name is David, but for this weekend, I would be going by my alter ego, Daphne. Daphne was the woman I had always wanted to be, the woman I knew I was deep down inside. And Comic-Con was the perfect place to let her out to play, if only for a little while. With a deep breath, I began my transformation. First, I changed into my favorite pink cotton bra and lacy panties. Then came the corset, cinching my waist in tight and making my breasts pop out just enough to give me the hourglass figure I had always desired. Next, I slipped on a pair of form-fitting fishnet stockings and a black lace thong. Finally, I stepped into my highest heels, feeling several inches taller and infinitely more confident. Once I was fully transformed, I took one last look in the mirror, admiring the woman I had become. There was a brief moment of panic as I wondered if anyone would recognize me without my wig and makeup, but I quickly pushed those thoughts aside. Today was about embracing who I was, about living life on my own terms. With a determined smile on my lips, I grabbed my trusty comic book bag and headed out the door. The sun was already high in the sky, but the air was crisp and cool, perfect for a day spent wandering the convention center. As I walked, I couldn't help but feel a sense of liberation, of finally being free to be myself. The convention center was bustling with activity, throngs of costumed revelers milling about in search of autographs, panels, and merchandise. I took it all in, marveling at the creativity and passion that radiated from everyone around me. It was in this moment that I knew I belonged here, that I had finally found my place in the world. My heart raced with excitement as I made my way to the celebrity autograph area, eager to meet some of my favorite comic book writers and artists. I stood in line for what seemed like hours, chatting amiably with the other fans, all of whom seemed to accept me for who I was. It was a surreal experience, one that left me feeling both humbled and empowered. Finally, it was my turn to meet my idol, the writer of my all-time favorite series. I handed over my cherished comic book, my hand trembling slightly as I waited for him to sign it. As he looked up at me, his eyes meeting mine, I felt a rush of adrenaline course through my veins. In that moment, I knew that I was living my dream, that I was living as Daphne, and that nothing could ever tear me away from this feeling. As the sun began to set on another incredible Comic-Con, I made my way back to the hotel, a satisfied smile on my lips. Tonight, I would change back into my boy clothes and return to my mundane life, but for these precious few hours, I had been free. Free to be who I truly was, and free to escape from the expectations and limitations that society had tried to impose upon me. And I knew that, no matter what obstacles lay ahead, I would find a way to keep coming back to this place, to keep living as Daphne, my cross-dressing alter ego. Because for just a little while, in this world of endless possibilities, I was truly happy.